some good coffee. I feel like Peter McKinnon drinking some coffee while recording a video. So today we're gonna go through what's in my camera bag 2023. Let's get it. Almost spilled my coffee. Okay, this beast of a backpack is not gonna stay here. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking everything out, and while I'm taking everything out, I'm gonna explain what it is and why it's in my camera bag. So I'm just gonna take this off the table first. You know what, actually I think it's gonna be easier if I just keep it on the edge of the table right here. So yeah. I really wish I had a top-down camera, but I don't. I'm just gonna show you guys everything that's in here, and let's go through it. So to be honest, I don't actually use everything that's in this bag, and I don't use it like this all the time. It's very modular. Basically, the essentials that I most use for jobs is everything that's in this bag. My main camera at this moment is the R6. Really, really, really love this camera. I really love the results that I can get out of this camera. The 4K is impeccable. C-Log 3 in 10-bit, way better than the EOS R that I'm recording on right now, but I know I can get by it. Just a beast of a camera. I really have no complaints, except for the codec. I really don't like using IPV. I really prefer all-I, but that's ridiculous. But that's literally the only thing that I have to complain about this camera, that the codec isn't the best, but that's beside the point. I'm just gonna put everything to the side, I guess, and watch this table fill up. For the main lens, right now, I'm starting to use more this 17 to 40 mil, which is a new purchase. I just recently got it, and since I've got it, I've been using it every single day. Before that, my main, workhorse lens was a 24 to 105 f4, which I'm gonna get right now. So yeah, my main workhorse lens, I guess that's how you can say it, was this lens right here, the 24 to 105 RF lens, f4. This lens is amazing. I really do not have anything to complain about it too. But the only thing that made me want to gravitate more to the older, probably cheaper, doesn't have the same quality EF lens, 17 to 40, was the fact that it was a 17 mil comparing to a 24 mil. And I really, really like those wide angle lenses. Not just for vlogging too, but I actually like, for professional work, very wide angle lenses. I like that perspective that it gives. And the 40 mil at the tighter range is enough for me. If I need to, I just put in crop mode on the camera, and that's fine for me. And even though this is a cheaper lens, a way, way older lens, it gets the job done. I like the quality of this lens. To be honest, it's not like super sharp. Sometimes you actually need that, so that's when I'm going to use the 24 to 105. The difference in sharpness is actually stunning. Also, the general quality of this lens, these two lenses are way different, so they have two different purposes. But even with the EF to RF adapter, this lens still comes in lighter than the 24 to 105, so that's also something that I really like. That's why I like this lens a little bit more. It's a little bit lighter, it's easier to vlog with, it's wider, so all the things make me like this lens a little bit more than this lens, at least for now. But like I said, I do not have any complaints about this lens. This lens is amazing, to be honest. And let's get this out of here because it's not in my camera bag. And now the other lens that I use for professional work, it doesn't actually have to be this lens specifically, but I tend to use this lens more than any other lens. But it's the 35 mil 1.8 RF lens. Just like the 24 to 105, it's way sharper than the 17 to 40. And obviously the fact that it's 1.8, you can get that creamier background. It's better for interviews or better for low light. So that's why, just in case, I keep this lens. But it's more of like a specialty lens, to be honest. And I even said it in my last video about like the quick initial thoughts review on the 17 to 40, that I don't really tend to lean into f1.8, 1.4, 1.2. I don't really like using super blurry backgrounds. It depends a lot what I'm doing, but usually f4 for me is like it's like the perfect balance of blurriness, but you can also see where the person is, you know. But when I need a blurry background, when I need a little bit better low light performance, this is the lens that I use. I also have the 85 mil, which is EF. It's not the RF version, which is also 1.8. That's something that I really like, so I can just really switch between those two lenses when I need it. but usually I have this 35, so that's why it's in my camera bag as of this moment. In this little compartment right here is my camera charger, my battery charger actually. That's self-explanatory, to be honest. Next up is my DJI Mini 2. This drone, extremely small, extremely light, extremely portable. As you can see, it fits everything inside of my camera bag, so that's something that I like a lot. Sometime in the future, I will want to switch and upgrade to the DJI Mini 3 Pro. For the same reasons why I like this drone, I want that drone specifically, but also for the upgrades it has overall better images, the controller's better, it has internal or native vertical shooting. That's something that I really prioritize because most of my work is for social media. So that's something I'm gonna benefit a lot from. So yeah, this is why I have this drone specifically. And like I said, it's the only drone that I own, so we make use of what we have. Inside here, the controller and spare batteries. I usually bring all three because I don't know how long I'm gonna be shooting with the drone, so I just keep everything in here. Main compartment complete. That's everything that I keep inside. Let's jump into the top part. Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot. In this little side pocket right here, I keep a roll of tape just in case if I need some tape. You always need tape when you're at some job. Inside this top compartment is literally just this thing, this little case. Let me just get this out of the way. This case actually came with my shotgun, which I'm just gonna open this up, show you guys what's in here first. So in this little case, I really wish in these situations I had a top-down camera, which will be way easier to show you guys everything that's in here. But in this little top compartment, there's like this little netting to hold some other stuff. There's my two ND filters, which is 77 mil and 52 mil. I think this is the size, 52. Always have ND filters on me. Moving on. Have this pair of headphones. Always keep headphones on me just in case if I need to monitor some audio. For all the reasons why you would need some headphones, I have them. These are just some Samsung headphones, I think. Earbuds. I think they're earbuds that you call them. But it came with my brother's phone and he gave it to me. So yeah. I have this little SD card reader. It has normal SD and micro SD, which for the drone and the camera is good to have. I have an extra battery. I only have one extra battery. Normally for all my jobs, I rarely get through one whole battery, but just in case I have a second one. And just in case, like I said, I have the charger with me, so if I use up both batteries, at least one is also already charging, so I can switch it up. Rarely use more than one battery in my video shoots. Here I have this little sponge, which is for my audio kit that I'm using right now, which I use the Zoom H1N. It's really handy, like for situations like this where I can just lav myself up. And this is the Sony. I'll put up on the screen, but I don't really know the model of this lav mic. But it's pretty good. It's stereo. I like stereo lavs. But this is my basic lav setup. I rarely have to lav up more than one person, but when I do, my brother-in-law has the exact same kit, and I just can get it with him. So that actually happened in the past where I had to do a two-person interview and I put both the lavs on each person and it worked perfectly. The good thing is that also he has the same kit, so it matches up perfectly the audio. But when I have to record something with only the Zoom, I can just put on this little cover right here, this wind cover, and it gets a little bit better audio. For my main on-camera microphone, I use this Comica VM20, I think that's the model. I'm pretty sure this is the model, the VM20. I actually really like the quality of the sound quality of this microphone. The build quality is also really good. It's all metal. The only thing that I don't like about this microphone is that it has a button to turn on and off. That really gets annoying sometimes because sometimes I forget to turn it on. When I forget to turn it off, it's okay because the battery lasts a long time, so I can just charge it up real quick, and that's pretty fine to me. But it's annoying when I forget to turn it on, so that's the biggest thing. It has the little sponge with the Comica logo on and this little wind cover that just goes right over that other little sponge thing, kind of like this one. That's basically it. It has a little volume dial back here, which is also really good too. And that's basically it, I guess, about this microphone. Cable for the Comica. This little box right here. In here, I just keep the lav mic. I just roll it up and put it in here. I like it to be very protected. Audio equipment audio equipment can't be just like rolling around, especially the small little cables for this lav mic. I don't really want it to be just like thrown in here with a bunch of other stuff. This microphone and the zoom is okay if I just like leave it in here because it's like very tight, the way I put everything in here. But for the lav, I prefer to keep it in this little box. Last but not least, in this little case, I have a smaller case for SD cards. There's only one SD card in here. I usually don't keep cards in here. But that's that. This little case, like I said, the Comica came in here. I just took everything out and started using this case because I like cases. I like putting everything into little boxes, and I'm just gonna keep that here. Last thing in my camera bag, which also I do not take everywhere and I don't take on every single job with me, which is my MacBook Air M1. This is my main computer. I actually want to make a video soon talking about this specific laptop, this specific MacBook for professional use, because it's obviously the most base entry MacBook. Some people might have doubts on whether it's good enough for professional use, for editing. And to be honest, short answer, for me at least, it's actually really good. I don't have to record anything above 4K. I record everything 4K on C-Log or C-Log 3. On the USR, use All-I, so it's actually pretty heavy files. But this computer gets the job done. I'm actually pretty satisfied. I got it like some months ago. Very new purchase for me. But like I said, don't really bring it on every single job. One thing that I almost forgot was what camera bag that I use. Like almost the most important thing, and I forgot to tell you guys. Let me just close everything up. My camera bag is the Nordweg. I think they only have one camera bag, but the brand is Nordweg. I don't know the model. It's all leather, genuine leather. Pretty expensive bag, to be honest, but this bag literally has lifetime warranty, so that's how good of a bag it is. You can really trust it. This bag, I really like it. It's very comfortable to be using it. It's very stylish in my opinion. And like I said, it's in all leather, so I like it a lot. I guess that's it. If you have any further questions on this bag specifically, if I didn't cover enough about it, just leave it in the comments. So that was what's in my camera bag 2023. I want to do another video next year or whenever everything in my kit changes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this video. It was really fun. It's been a while that I've been wanting to make this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any further questions on my kit or what equipment I use or why I use a certain thing, please leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer you later, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.